So you're renting an apartment or a house and you figure your landlord has insurance on the property, so you're covered, right? If something happens, their policy will take care of it, right? I get it. That assumption makes sense on the surface, but here's what most renters don't realize until it's too late. Your landlord's insurance protects the building. It doesn't protect your stuff, and it definitely doesn't protect you from liability if something goes wrong. If you don't know who I am, my name is Jim Eddington, and my agency helps renters in Arizona, California, Nevada, and Utah to get the right coverage without overpaying. We do this every day, so let me walk you through what you actually need to know. Here's the thing. When people think about renter's insurance, they usually think about their TV or their laptop, and yeah, those things are covered, but it's not just that stuff. Your clothes, your furniture, your kitchen stuff, your books, your shoes, everything you own adds up fast. Most renters, if they actually inventoried what's in their apartment, would be looking at $20,000 to $40,000 worth of personal property. Let's just take your bedroom, a decent mattress and frame, $1,500, your clothes and shoes, easily $3,000 to $5,000, laptop, phone, tablet, another $2,000. That's one room and you're already at $8,000. Now multiply that across your whole apartment. It adds up a lot faster than you think. And if there's a fire, a break-in, or water damage from a burst pipe, your landlord's policy isn't replacing any of it. But renter's insurance covers more than just your belongings. It also covers additional living expenses if your place becomes uninhabitable. Let's say there's a kitchen fire or major water damage and you can't live there for 2 weeks while repairs are being done. Where are you staying? How are you paying for that hotel? Your landlord isn't covering it. Renter's insurance does. And then there's the piece that could actually bankrupt you if you don't have it, liability coverage. This is where renter's insurance really becomes a financial shield, and it's the part that catches people off guard because they don't realize they need it until something happens. Let's say a friend comes over and slips on your wet kitchen floor. They break their wrist, a slip and fall with a broken bone. That's easily $10,000 to $15,000 in medical bills. A grease fire that spreads to the unit next door, you could be looking at $30,000 to $50,000 in property damage. Or here's one people really don't see coming. Your bathtub overflows while you're at work and floods the unit below. Now you're liable for the ruined hardwood floors, damaged furniture, and their hotel stay while it dries out. That's a $25,000 claim easily. Or your dog bites someone at the park. That's not even happening at your apartment, but guess what? Your renter's insurance liability coverage can still apply. And here's what surprises people. This coverage follows you. You accidentally damage something at a friend's house, cause an issue in a shared laundry room, even that dog bite at the park, your renter's policy can cover it. It's not just protection inside your four walls. It goes wherever you go. We've seen claims at our agency where someone thought they were just dealing with a minor incident, and then it turned into a lawsuit or a $15,000 medical bill. Liability coverage steps in to cover those costs, including legal fees if it goes that far. Without liability coverage, you're either paying that entire bill yourself or you're getting sued and dealing with lawyers and court. Either way, it's a financial nightmare. And the crazy part, most renters' insurance policies include $100,000 to $300,000 in liability coverage as standard. That's a massive safety net for something most people don't even know they need. Okay, so at this point, you might be thinking, this sounds expensive. And I get it. Adding another bill does not sound appealing. But here's what most people don't realize. Renter's insurance is shockingly cheap. The average renter's policy costs between $15 and $30 a month. That's less than a daily coffee. Less than most people spend on streaming services. And for that, You're getting coverage for everything you own, additional living expenses if something happens, and liability protection that could save you tens of thousands of dollars. You can make it even cheaper by bundling it with your auto insurance if you have a car. Most carriers will give you a discount for that. You can also adjust your deductible. If you're willing to pay a bit more out of pocket in the event of a claim, your monthly premium goes down. The point is, this isn't some luxury expense. It's one of the cheapest forms of financial protection you can buy, and the cost of not having it is way higher than the cost of having it. You might be wondering, I've been renting for years and never had a problem. Why do I need this now? Here's the reality. Most people don't need renter's insurance until they do. And when they do, it's too late. It's just too late to get it. You can't buy coverage after the fire, after the break-in, after your neighbor's kid accidentally damages your laptop. And increasingly, landlords are starting to require it. Not all of them, but more and more leases are including renter's insurance as a condition of renting. So even if you don't think you need it, your landlord might. But beyond that, the real reason to get it now is because the risk is actually always there. You might think, I'm careful, nothing's going to happen. And maybe you're right. But what about the person who lives above you? What about the wiring in a building that's 40 years old? What about the guest who's not as careful as you are? You can't control everything, and that's exactly why you need coverage. So let's talk about how to actually get it. First, get quotes. It takes about 10 minutes to apply with my agency using the link in the description. While you're doing that, make sure you understand what you're buying. Personal property coverage, additional living expenses, and liability coverage are the three main pieces. Know what limits you're getting and whether there are any exclusions for high-value items like jewelry or electronics. You might need to add extra coverage for those. And if you already have auto insurance with another carrier, let us know when you reach out. We can often bundle it and save you money. It's easier to manage everything in one place, and bundling almost always brings your premium down. And look, I know this just feels like another thing on your to-do list, but here's the reality. This is one of those decisions that protects you in ways you don't even realize until something goes wrong. Your belongings, your finances, your ability to recover if something happens, all of that is on the line without coverage. Here's what it comes down to. Your landlord's insurance protects the building. It doesn't protect you. And without renter's insurance, you're covering the cost of replacing everything you own, paying for temporary housing if something happens, and personally liable if someone gets hurt or something gets damaged because of you. For the price of a dinner each month, you can eliminate all of that risk. That's not an expense, that's peace of mind. And if you want help getting the right coverage for your situation, whether that's getting quotes, comparing policies, or making sure you're not overpaying, that's what we do. Link in the description to get started or just reach out directly. We work with renters across Arizona, California, Nevada, and Utah every single day. Thanks for watching.